One thing we can do even better than we are, if we look at the sort of the fundraising, the founding landscape for new technologies, is to not be afraid of regulation and not be afraid of hardware. I think in the last several years, we've seen a tremendous advance in the world of digital health as people have realized we can take data that's already existing, but it's not being taken advantage of, and create new healthcare solutions for that. And that's been awesome. Now, I think it's time for us to get into the hardware, get into the regulation. Let's make some advanced new technologies that those brilliant software engineers can leverage and do even new things with. So I think the idea is we've come a long way with AI. Let's see where we can go from there.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that there's so many different avenues I could go down in terms of this area, in terms of expanding access in clinical trials, so that patients, so that scientists can get what they need in terms of meeting the protocol, reviewing the efficacy of these, different therapies and devices and whatnot. But also having that separate cohort for patients to be able to participate who may not, meet the official protocols. So I think that expanded access is a really important component. I also think that there is a, very complicated dynamic in terms of our pharmaceutical industry and, the role that often plays in very much crippling innovation in a way that, if we have $100 billion industry where
the first thing is a social problem. Every nation has a different healthcare system. So some nations have a universal access, meaning everybody can have access to top quality, or let's say less, but anyway, to healthcare system, and independently of the quality of the system. And other countries, they don't. Many countries don't have universal access to the healthcare system. So this is the first thing which must be changed. We should have, let's say, some sort of global standards where everybody should have access to healthcare systems. It depends on the level, it depends on many other regulations, but this should be a must for a society which is looking forward, and where a healthcare system is one of the main components of such a society.